so I don't forget. I am so excited, you guys. So basically, what this Brianna's going to host this Zoom, but make sure that you're taking notes and make sure that if you're a new distributor that you really listen to what Toni is going to be sharing, because she's a new distributor. She hasn't even been, tomorrow it'll be exactly 1 month since she joined, and she has just done absolutely incredible things. So if you're a new distributor, listen to her tips. Even if you've been in the business for a while, but maybe you feel like your business isn't where you want it to be, or you didn't see the growth that you thought that you would in the beginning, listen to what she has to say, but make sure that you're taking notes. And then also make sure that you're putting these tips and these notes into action, okay, you guys? Because you can take as many notes as you can. You could seriously write pages upon pages upon pages of notes, but if you're not taking those notes and like implementing them into your everyday routine working this business, it's not going to do you any good. So I'm excited. I'm going to be on my phone listening, getting the kids to sleep. So it'll stay recording if I get on the phone, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so here we go. Brianna's taking it over.
Just gonna scooch over. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this door. Hold on. Okay, so first off, I guess I should introduce myself. I am Breanna. I am a double under Carly, and I actually went double this past March. So it hasn't been too long since I went double diamond. But basically, I joined in August of 2017. I know that seems like forever ago. I'm kind of old news, but anyways, I went Ruby in my first, I guess, 3-4 months, and that was super exciting. I'll go over a little bit more about how I promoted, when I promoted, all my bonuses that I've earned, like all that type of good stuff, in the hopes that it can be some inspiration for you guys later in this Zoom. But basically, you guys have already done the hardest thing is like ever, was taking the leap to even join this company. So don't be worried after this. Like, don't be stressed. Like, hopefully this Zoom can help relieve some of those stresses of like how to be successful in this company. Even if you are new, Toni's going to give us some awesome advice here in a little bit. But basically, like I said, you guys have already like done the hardest part, which was taking the leap with whoever you enrolled with. After that, it's literally just self-discipline. It's learning. It's taking it step by step, day by day, and just applying that to your business. So in the chat, I want you guys to drop your why. Why did you join this company? Just put it in the chat, whatever it is. Let me make sure. Yes, the chat is available to be typed in. So just send your why in the group chat because I want to know. Okay, I see some coming in. All right, so let me just say that a lot of people think that their why should be their goal, and it's not. Your why is separate from your goal. Your why is your reason to get to your goal. Like, your why is the motor of the car that's going to get you to your destination. It is what's going to drive you to take those steps to be successful. So, and honestly, it took, like, my why has always been it changes. It's been changing, and it will change as you go through the business, as you reach goals, as you meet them, as you like complete your why and your goals and all of that. It's going to change, and that's okay, because my why has changed a lot since the day I joined. But your why should not be your goal. It should not be like, okay, I joined this business because I wanted to pay off college debt. I wanted to pay off my ride. Like, that shouldn't be your goal. That should be why you want to be successful in this business. Sorry guys, I'm like reading notes from a podcast I listened to earlier just to make sure I want you guys to hear this stuff. Whenever your why is clear, it helps you become successful in the company. So like, when your why is clear, the how comes to you easily. Whenever you have a strong enough why, and if it's not strong enough and the answer of how you're going to get there isn't clear to you, that means your why isn't strong enough. And I hope that makes sense. So in the chat, good, I see all these whys coming in. Is my Wi-Fi okay? Can anybody tell me in the chat? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, in the chat, I want you to tell me if you are working on going ruby, drop a 1. If you're working on going emerald, drop a 2. Diamond, drop a 3, and so on and so forth. Ruby, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so a lot of people think that that going to your rank that you're working on is just a dream. Yeah, I would love to be a ruby. I would love to be a diamond. I would love to be a double. I would love this. I would love that. Okay, well, let me tell you, part of the Zoom is going to be turning your dream into a plan. I want you to have a plan on how to get to your dream after this Zoom. So be sure you're taking notes. Like I said, Toni is going to rock your socks in a little bit. But like I said, if I had a dream of being a diamond leader, I had to have a plan on how I was going to get there. And a lot of you don't have a plan. And I feel like that is kind of a problem that we've been having. So my plan was to go diamond in 1 year. Like that was my goal. And I had to sit down and write a plan on how I was going to do that. And so when I joined in August 2017, my first check was literally like $30. And most of you would have been like, okay, bye, I'm out. Peace out. And because I wasn't good enough for you, which is fine. A lot of people do that. You're going to have people come to your business and they're going to leave. And that just means that they weren't meant to be there. But on top of that, I had earned a $100 bonus. So for those of you that don't know, yeah, Caroline's first check was $4. So, I mean, come on. On top of that, I earned a $100 bonus. And for those that don't know, you can earn weekly bonuses in this company. So you have the ability to get paid up to 5 times every month. So in my first month, I earned that check that was $30. Yeah, woohoo. I mean, whatever. I could have sold a pair of jeans and got that. But I earned that $100 bonus, and that I was like, what in the world? Like, I just literally helped this girl, and I just earned $100. But that was kind of what lit, like, I don't know, like it just sparked something in me, and I was like, okay, I can just go earn a bunch of these. Like, who freaking cares what my commissions check are? Like, that was my mentality at the time. I was like, who cares about my commissions check? I can go earn all these bonuses and help all these people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going to get all kinds of $100 all the time, which I did. But like, that's not all it is. But like, that literally that did it for me. I was like, I can literally earn bonuses. Like just straight up $100 all the time. And by December, which just 4 months in, I went ruby, which a lot of you have dropped a 1 in the chat, and your goal is to get to ruby. My check had gone from $20, $30 to $200. And in that month, I earned $800 in weekly bonuses. So my freaking bonuses were more than my ruby paycheck. So altogether that month, I made $1,000 just because I had made a plan to go ruby. In March, which was, I guess, 7 months after I joined, I went emerald. I earned a $5,000 bonus. Caroline, seeing the monies. Yes, once you guys like start getting bonuses, you're like, holy dang, like I can do so much with this. But in March, I went emerald. This was 2018. I went emerald, and I earned that $5,000 bonus that they had offered at the time. I saw my first 4-figure paycheck. I had earned 10 weekly bonuses that month. That's $1,000 in bonuses, you guys. That's crazy. So, I mean, think about that. If you're not like doing the best with just commissions itself, go get some bonuses, girl. Like, come on now. And then 5 months after that, I went diamond. I had set my goal and I had met my goal. That means that it was 12 months later from the day that I joined. And I had met my goal because I sat down and I made a plan and I committed to that plan. Yes, I was getting paid as diamond when I was ranked as emerald because of my bonuses. Good point, Caroline. So I was officially bringing in a full-time income with It Works 1 year later. That was my goal. I mean, it's still kind of like crazy to even think about because I joined for gas money. And in order to be able to put groceries like in my fridge, I was living in my first apartment at the time. Like when I joined, I was eating spaghetti like all the time, because all I could afford was a box of noodles and a thing of like marinara sauce, because that was like $2 total. And so I just made a big pot of spaghetti every week and would eat spaghetti and go to school, go to college, and then come back home and eat spaghetti. Maybe I'd have some chicken noodle soup. Like, you guys, I was on the struggle bus. Like, I was living off of loans. And to think that 1 year, like, I gave myself 1 year. They tell you, give this company 1 year. And I gave it 1 year. And, like, do I have to say anything else? I gave it 1 year and I made it happen. And you guys can do that too. So I want to talk about setting your goal. I want you to be specific. I want you to set a time and a date. I gave myself 12 months. 12 months. My goal is to go diamond and bring in a full-time income with commissions only, not even talking about bonuses. With my commissions, I wanted to bring in a full-time income in 1 year. So make it measurable. Write down exactly what you want, and do not underestimate yourself. If you want to write down go diamond, write it down. You can go diamond. Anyone can go diamond. But the only thing is, don't think that everything's going to be an overnight success, because it's not. You're not going to join this company and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go diamond in a week, which, I mean, nobody's saying you can't, but like, be realistic with yourself and really think, can I sit down and put in enough time and enough effort and enough work to go diamond in a week? No. Yes, good point. A 90-day push is a great like time period to put down. If you say you're ruby now, you want to be diamond in 90 days, write that down. Just write something down. And a good idea is to put it somewhere where you can see it, like every day. Put it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror, write it in lipstick on your mirror. Heck, I don't know, do you? But just write it down and put it somewhere where you can see it. So your dreams, like I was talking about in the beginning, need to become your reality. And when your dreams become your reality, the only difference between getting here and here is the work. In between here is just effort. Dream, reality, in between is just putting in the work. So before we start going over how to go ruby and how to start promoting, just know, if you can get to ruby, you can get to any rank in this company. Any rank. Ruby is just the third rank. There's distributor, executive, ruby. We kind of just skip executive because why not just go straight to ruby? So when you go ruby, you can get to any rank in this company. Hear me when I say that, because every single rank in this company is made up of rubies. So if you can get to ruby, you can help somebody else get to ruby. And that person can help somebody else get to ruby. And they can help their people get to ruby. And then all of a sudden you're freaking double diamond or triple diamond because you helped somebody go ruby. So we are, I guess now I'm going to let Toni introduce herself. So can you unmute yourself, or do I need to do it? There we go. Did that work?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I am Toni Treadaway. I'm 26 years old. I'm married, and between my husband and I, we have 4 kids. So I'm in my bathroom right now. If y'all can't tell, my shower curtain behind me, it's like I can lock myself in here. So, yeah, so I joined August 30th of this year under Carly Guerrero. Literally, we talked on like a Monday or Tuesday, and I told her that I could join Friday. Friday came, and I was busy that day grocery shopping, running errands. And when she messaged me, I was like, nope, never mind. It's not for me. I don't think I want to do it. And she was like, well, can you FaceTime? And so we got on a FaceTime and we talked, and she literally convinced me, like, I see something in you. And so for me, like, that got me. I was like, okay, like, yeah, I feel like me and her had something. consistency is key, and it really is. And following up, like, is so important. And that's what I have heard a million times since joining. And that's what I've done. And that's what's worked for me so far. Also, watching Zooms, and then of course our fire chat. Those are two places that I have learned a lot. I take notes on every single Zoom. I watched all the videos posted in our chat. I literally sat down and made a list of things that I need to do daily for this business, like how many messages I'm sending out, how many posts I'm making, what my posts are about. I sat down and made a list of something, like all the things that I need to do daily, which I stole that from Caroline because she posted about it in the chat. So I sat down and I did it. Let's see what else. Asking questions to your uplines. Like, no question is a stupid question, because like me being still new, like I'm still learning. I still have questions. I don't know everything. So I don't think any question is a stupid question. And then I was going to talk about followers. Someone's unmuted. I hear something.
Let me see. Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay. Oh, I thought someone was going to say something. As far as followers go, like growing your network, obviously, like following new people, adding new people on Facebook, whatever you're going to do more. I've mostly done Instagram, and whenever I joined, so tomorrow will be a month exactly. Whenever I joined, I had in the low 300s for followers, and I now have over 700. So I've gained 400 followers in 1 month. So that's really important. I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
That's amazing. That's like, okay, so if you guys aren't growing your followers, you need to start, because, and all that means is just go follow people on Instagram, add people on Facebook, make sure that they're not already in a company, because we don't want to like cross markets or, you know, whatever, but you want people that you think would be amazing at this business, that you think would be interested in what you have, like anything like that. Just go somewhere where you think you can relate to people. So like for me personally, I just go to like boutiques that I love, or like anything like that, and I'll just go see who likes their pictures, and I'll go through the who likes their pictures and just follow people. And most of the time they'll follow me back, because my feed looks a lot like that boutique that they like. Like, you know, just find people that you think you can relate to, and just go grow your market, because the more followers that you have, the more you are growing your market, the more people you're reaching out to means the more potentials you're going to have, the more customers, potential distributors. Like, you never know if a random follow, I actually did a poll on the team page about this. You never know if a random follow is going to be your next like rock star, like, or your next customer. Like, you never know. So I love that she grows her market, and she's done it so well. Just within her first 30 days, she's gotten 400 followers. So you said?
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing. So that's 400 new potentials that she just added to her markets. So that's awesome. Keep going.
Thank you. Yeah, and I do pretty much the same thing, because Carly kind of taught me that too, like going to boutiques and like finding an outfit you like and seeing who liked that picture and adding those people. And then also I'll search hashtags like stay-at-home mom, like the abbreviation SAHM, what I think that's what it is. And then or like hashtag mom life or whatever, just anything that you relate to, search a hashtag for it, and you can add tons of people that way. And then also, I don't know, I think I heard this on a Zoom, like as soon as you are like going through and following people, if it says following immediately, go to their page and like 3 pictures and comment on one, like compliment them on something. That also has helped me with getting people to follow me back, is because I have like interacted with them in some way immediately.
Yes. And interaction actually boosts your algorithm, and so people are going to like see your picture more. You might show up on the explore page, you might show up like in like a whatever, like you never know where your picture is going to be, especially if your profile is public. But also you might pop up at the top of somebody's, like when they open Instagram, you might be the first picture they see just because you've been interacting so much. Like if you've been commenting on people's pictures, if you've been liking them, if you blah, blah, blah. Like if you're just sitting there messaging people and you're not even liking their pictures, you might even get blocked. Instagram might think you're spam. But that's why interaction is so important. And I literally love that you do that. That's great.
Thanks. Another thing I was going to talk about is like not having like this huge success story within this like business yet, but like I do have a story to share, like, and that's my own personal like life and the things that I do on a daily basis, like with my kids or, you know, going to the grocery store, whatever I'm doing, like I try to share that, whether I'm videoing myself, which I really did not like to do. So the first couple of times I used a Snapchat filter, but I'm trying to get better at doing that. Yeah. So yeah, like you can still put your story out there. It doesn't have to be, oh, I went triple diamond in my first month or whatever it is. Like,
right. And like, even if like you have goals, like you told me your goal is to be diamond by conference. And so like, you get to say like, hey guys, like I joined this business because I need this and this and this, that's your why. And then you're going to tell people, okay, yeah. And then this is what's going to happen once I do that. Remember, because I said your why is the motor that's going to get you in that direction. Your why is going to drive you to go diamond. So I think that's awesome. And that's something that people need to see like on your social medias, you guys, is like, why did you join this? And what are you going to do because of your why? And so like, that's something that Toni's been really like good at, is showing people that like my kids and my family and blah, blah, blah. And like everything is why I'm doing this. And here's what's going to happen because of this business. So that's why people have been drawn to her. That's why people swipe up on her stories and blah, 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 is because she shows people what she's about to do. And then she's going to go do it because she's going to take that action. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, and not like sharing your why 100%, like agree with that. So like, that is my why, like my kids, my family, that is my why. But showing all that, like on my stories and my timeline and stuff, also shows people, like potential distributors, that you can still do this while you still have this whole other life, like, you know, outside of just being on your phone and working. Like you can do both. And I mean, I don't know. I was nervous whenever I joined. I really didn't think that I would be good at it, even though Carly convinced me, and I was like, all right, I'll just try whatever. Like I have doubted myself a lot, and my husband is still not super supportive with this, but that has pushed me to like want to work even harder at my goals within the business, because I want to prove him wrong, for one, and anyone else who doesn't believe in me.
Yeah.
But I believe in myself. So
yeah,
I think that's really important.
That, like I said, like for some reason, I literally remember telling Carly this like a long time ago. I was like, I don't care about what people think, but I do care if they see me fail. And so that's something that's like always like driven me, because I was like, I don't want to fail in front of all these people. Like, I just don't want to. I was like, and I'm going to do this. Like, I have this opportunity and I took this chance on myself, and like, they are not going to see me fail. Like, that was the sense I cared about. I was like, I care about what these people think only if I fail. So I didn't care if they saw me post. I didn't care if they saw me go live. I didn't care if they made fun of me. Like, I didn't care. But I cared if they saw me fail. And so that's something that's like kept me going, because I wanted people to be like, yeah, well, she posts on social media and she makes $5,000 a month, like whatever. Or they could say, yeah, that girl posted on social media for like a month and then like didn't do anything with it and she just quit. Yeah. Like, that was not going to be me. And so
yeah. I definitely don't want anyone to see me fail either. But at the same time, I'm kind of different. Like, I do care a little bit about what people think, but I'm starting not to, because whenever I first started, that was one of my things. I was like, I don't want to seem annoying. I don't want people to look at me like, oh my gosh, it's her posting again about this. But like now, a month in, I'm like, I don't care. Unfollow me if you don't want to see it.
Yes, I'm like, literally, there's an unfollow button for a reason. But like, it comes with just working your business, just doing it daily and being consistent. Like, you just get this confidence that like other people don't have. And like, it's just, I don't know, like it's like, is it a network marketing confidence, like an it works confidence? Like, I don't know. Like, it just happens. Like, whenever you are working your business consistently, you just begin to like not give two shits what anybody else has to say. Like, you just don't care because you're literally changing your life one step at a time. And so if people want to talk, let them talk.
Yep. And that was something that I think Carly has told me before too, because whenever I told her, I was like, I'm scared that people are going to think that I'm stupid for doing this. And she was like, are those people paying your bills? No. So don't worry about what anyone thinks.
Yes, exactly. So we are going to go right on into how to build rubies. If you are trying to go ruby, I'm talking to you. If you are already ruby and you're trying to go emerald, diamond, double, whatever, triple VIP, listen. All you have to do is build rubies. This is a ruby chart. So each box here, I hope you guys can see this, is a distributor. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 boxes underneath you. If you are trying to go ruby, you have 3 distributors directly underneath you, and each distributor is at 400 group volume. You need them at 400 group volume. And group volume, all that is customers. It is volume that has been placed or enrolled underneath each box. Each of your 3 boxes, each one of these needs to be at 400. And if you need to write that down, write it down, because I'm teaching you right here and right now how to be successful and how to promote in this company. So you need 3 people at 400 group volume. And then you yourself, this little red circle is you, need 2,000 group volume. So anywhere, it can come from anywhere. Group volume is just your team's total volume, your team's total sales. That is all you need. So each little person underneath you could have their own team, and they could have their own teams and their own teams. Like, it doesn't matter as long as each one of those 3 boxes has 400 group volume and you yourself have 2,000. You go ruby. Literally, that's it. You need 3 people to sign on with you. Each person, I'm going to say it again, needs to have 400 group volume. And then overall, you need 2,000. So to go emerald, you need to build 2 of these. You need 2 rubies to go emerald. And each of your rubies needs 3 people at 400, and they need 2,000 group volume. And then you are an emerald. Does that make sense? So that's literally how simple it is. And if you have questions, please drop them in the chat so I can answer them for you. But literally, that's how simple it is, you guys. And right now, with the trip incentive that we have going on, every time you enroll a customer, you get 100 points to go towards Margaritaville, Florida. Every time you enroll a distributor, so every time one of those boxes gets filled with somebody's name, you get 200 points. And every time one of your boxes gets to the 400 club, I think you get 500, if I remember right, 500 points to go towards Margaritaville. It's like crazy. Like, you guys can go on a free trip. You can promote. You can grow your team. You can help people. You can get weekly bonuses, because every time you enroll a distributor and put a name in one of those boxes, and that person gets 2 customers, 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, you're going to get $100. Remember when I was talking about all those bonuses that I earned, and I was making more than my commissions checks just in bonuses? Yeah, that was just from helping people. That's all you have to do is help people in this business, you guys. And like, at conference, I can't remember who said it. It was either Mark or Pam or somebody. They said, once you get to diamond, if you go in E-Suite, you realize that there is no longer any charts in there for you to look at. There's rank past the rank of diamond, but there's not a chart in there for you to look at, because after that point, it's not about you anymore. You're going to be helping so many other people. You don't need to look at a double chart. You don't need to look at a triple chart, because you are just building a bunch of these over and over and over and over. You're just helping people make incomes, and then these people are helping people make incomes, and those people are helping people make incomes. Like, it's literally that simple. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because it's not. And you're going to hit brick walls, and you're going to hit road trap things or whatever they're called, where you run over the spikes. Like, you're going to flatten out, okay? Like, it happens to everybody. It's happened to me. It's happened to Carly. It's happened to Caroline and Courtney and Allison, and like all of us. We've hit freaking roadblocks before. So it's going to happen. Yeah, thank you, Carly. But whenever you do think about stopping, just remember why you started. a lot of you dropped your whys in the chat before we got going on all this whole everything. You told me your why in the chat. So remember that. Whenever you feel like quitting, remember everything. Just when you message your enroller and you're like, shoot, I need money, like I need a lot of money. Why did you message her? Why? Just think about it. I know it is scary, like creating a plan and for it being for your dreams, really creating a plan for your dreams, but like that's scary to think about because what if you fail? It's worth it, isn't it? Whether it takes you a year to get there or a month to get there or 2 years to get there. If it would have taken me a month longer to go diamond, because it took me 1 year, if it would have taken me a year and 1 month, would it have been any less worth it to me? No, I didn't reach my goal because it wasn't in 12 months, but it was still been exactly the same amount of worth to me as it was the day that I promoted. So, I mean, but honestly, like, yes, creating that plan is scary. Writing down a plan, writing down a date, writing down all the little details on how you're going to make it happen is scary. But what's also scary is looking back in like 10 to 20 years and knowing that you have so much regret because you didn't try hard. You had this opportunity in front of you and you didn't try. Isn't that scarier? To look back and be like I had the opportunity to make so much money. I had the opportunity to have so much freedom and so much of this and so much of that, but I didn't try. Isn't that scarier? So you guys have a decision. You can be scared of failing. You can be scared of going all in on your dreams or on this business, whatever it is. But I think it's scarier in like 20 years to have that regret of knowing that you had this opportunity sitting right here in front of you, that you're already joined, you're already in it. You've already taken the hardest step of just joining. And it's right here in front of you, and you were too scared to try. Don't do that, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to say it again. Don't do it. Don't do it. So tonight, I want you to write down your plan, and I want you to commit, and I want you to commit to the process. I don't want you to commit to the goal. Yes, write down your goal. Write down, I want to be diamond. I want to be ruby. I want to be whatever. Take that action and commit to the action. Commit to messaging. Commit to posting. Commit to talking to people. Commit to just getting the word out about what you have your hands on. And it's going to happen because the process works. We don't teach you guys the wrong information. We don't teach you guys, how to fail. We teach you how to succeed in this business. Like, do what you know to do every day. Commit to the process. It's going to get you exactly where you want to go. I promise you, 1,000 times I promise you. So write down that process, commit to it. If Ruby by the end of October is your goal, let's do it. If Emerald and Diamond by conference is your goal, let's do it. Like, literally just write it down. Put your blinders on. Don't look at the other people around you. Don't look at your sideline sister. Don't look at your upline. Don't look at your downline unless it's what you need. Like, don't look anywhere that you don't need to be looking. I listened to a podcast this morning sorry, my throat's getting dry. I listened to a podcast this morning, and she was talking about how people always say, well, you have the same 24 hours in a day that Beyonce does. Well, yeah, that's true. But Beyonce has a team of like 500 people helping her every single day, doing the work that 500 people can do, and not just one Beyonce. Okay? So, yeah, you might see Beyonce at the top. Beyonce is a company. Beyonce is a brand. Beyonce is blah, blah, blah. But she has so many people helping her every single day. But you're going to compare your business to Beyonce Corporation, and she's got thousands of people helping her, and you're going to compare your business of you and your people to 10,000 over here? No, put your blinders on. Don't look at anybody else. You got this. Write your goals down. Commit to the process. And I know you can make it happen. Toni knows you can make it happen. Toni's about to make it happen. Like, you guys,
Writing it down has seriously helped me so much, like writing down exactly what I need to do every day and like looking at that paper every time I get up and I'm like, okay, this is exactly what I need to do today, whether it's right this second or 30 minutes from now or whenever I'm laying in bed and shoving it all in at once. Like I'm doing it all.
We have but yes, just write it down. Like, oh, she brought me water. I get it now because I said my throat was dry. That's funny. Okay, I just got off track. Okay, basically, like I said, put your blinders on. Don't look at anybody else. It's none of your business what they're doing. It's none of their business what you're doing. Keep your mouth quiet if you have to about your goals, but write it down. Like, and if you have to shout it out to the world to be held responsible for it, then do that. Go post about it and tell people what your goals are. And if that's what it's going to take for you to meet them and reach them, then do that. But if you have to keep your mouth quiet about it and not tell anybody about what you're doing and just be successful out of nowhere, then do it. It doesn't have to be some big whatever thing, but do it for you and do it for your why. A lot of you, whatever you drop in the chat, remember that. Go write it down. If you don't have your why written down, then there's something going on. Okay? If you don't have your why sitting in front of you every single day and you don't have enough whatever to get from your dream into your reality and take that action in between, then it's not strong enough. And I encourage you to rethink your why, like I've had to do so many times. So basically, I just want everyone to get off of autopilot, get off of doing whatever every single day just because it's what you know to do. And, you know, be driven by your purpose, be driven by, yes, Caroline, like literally just everyone needs to get off autopilot, quit doing, just going through the motions, like work with a purpose, be purpose driven, because I know each and every one of you can get to Ruby and you can help people get to Ruby and then they can help people get to Ruby. And then all of us can be diamonds and above. Like, doesn't that just sound freaking awesome? Like all of us can be diamonds and above and we can all just be making full-time incomes from our cell phones and we can just be partying it up in Margaritaville. Okay. How about every one of us goes to Margaritaville? Okay. Oh, okay. Carly, do you have anything else to say, Toni?
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad you got on. I think Carly has something.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Hello. Okay. What did you say? What was it? Commit to the process. So whenever she was talking about that, which I think she had said that the other day when you started that podcast, you said that like on Thursday, and I was like she rocked my world when she said that. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so right, you know. And you know, earlier she was talking about you know, getting loud about what you're doing, and you know, I was thinking back, and I'm going to try to find them tonight. I think that if I'm on my computer, I can like search like years of like posting, you know, like maybe go back to like 2017, 2018 and find some of these posts, because I vividly remember sitting outside one night. We had like a little outside swing, and I was sitting on that swing, and I remember typing a post, and it was just this long post about how, you know, I joined this business and I didn't know what it was going to do for me. I didn't know where it was going to take me. All I saw was what it did for these girls above me. You know, I saw young girls making insane amounts of money. I saw moms coming home to their kids full time. I just saw all these cool things happening in these people's lives that I wanted to happen in my life. So I joined this business. And when I was writing this post, I wasn't a diamond yet. Because I remember sitting there talking about, when I go diamond, I'm going to blank. When I'm making $2,000 a month for my cell phone, it's going to help with blank. And at the time there was a $10,000 diamond bonus. And so I got really loud about that. And, you know, telling people like, in the next 2 months, this girl's going to earn a $10,000 bonus. When I earn a $10,000 bonus, it's going to do blank for my family. And I started posting about that and talking about that. Do y'all know how many people just sat there and watched me? Just watched, okay? Because it held me accountable. Yeah,
me.
It held me accountable, right? Because like she said, she was afraid of people being like, oh, well, you joined this business and you're not doing anything with it. I put it out there on social media, and I was like, crap, like, I mean, I said I was earning a $10,000 bonus this month. Like, if I don't earn that bonus, how embarrassing is that going to be, right? Because being honest, there was people talking crap about me. right? I had one of my best friends, you're ruining the green heart emoji. Flat out made that a Facebook status. Like what else is that about if it's not about me in this business? I don't know. So, I was like, am I going to like give her the satisfaction of like me not reaching my goal? And so I sat down and literally diamond was everywhere. My bathroom mirror, I don't, if you probably might remember this, like my kitchen table, there was a mirror I sat facing the living room. So to my left, there was a mirror on the wall, and on that table or on that mirror it said diamond, $10,000 bonus, and it's like, you're going diamond. I had sticky notes in the most random places, like in my closet, in my car, there was, you're a diamond, you're a diamond, you're a diamond, you're going diamond, you're going diamond. And I started working this business as a ruby, how I thought a diamond would work. Okay, so I was a ruby, and yes, I was putting more on my plate, yes, I was doing more than a ruby technically had to do, but look at where it got me. Look at where I am, because I've always shown up more than I had to. And just like she said, commit to the process. And what were you saying about your dream?
Dream and reality, all it takes is the work.
The effort in the middle. Okay. I'm where I'm at, and I have achieved what I have achieved because I put in effort. Even when I didn't feel like it, you guys. Okay. Even when I did not feel like it. Like, yesterday, I think I'm either having allergies or a sinus infection. I don't know what the heck is going on, but my throat does not feel great. My ears are ringing. My head hurts. I just want to take bukus of allergy medicine and go to bed. But that's not going to happen because I have to work this business. And so yesterday, I was just so like, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Like when you feel this way in your brain, like you cannot finish one thought, like you're just like everywhere, all over the place. I was like, I cannot just nap all day. I need to work on these triple threat scripts, all those scripts that we did. I need to do all these graphics for this. And I was showing up to this business because it's what I had to do. It's not necessarily what I felt like doing yesterday, but it's what I had to do. Okay. That was me putting in an effort in my business, because that effort that I'm putting in, I have no doubt that, once we really start using these packs and like promoting these packs, I have no doubt that this effort that we're putting in right now, from where we are now to where we want to be, this is going to be the effort that gets you there. Right? But part of the effort is, asking your leaders, I'm confused about these packs. I need help. Okay. Like understand it, put in the effort to understand it and become knowledgeable about it. And then take the action and use this. Like we're literally, I on the back of my binder, literally, and I like on our YouTube video, I said, it's dummy proof. I'm going to stop the recording.